His feet are too loose when I do it.
Alright, so we already wrapped him, and I'm just going to show you how I'm going to get him into this bucket. I'm not going to go live with this setup because we just did that a few days ago with the bed and the olive and lace mattress with the olive and lace cheesecloth. That's just going to be another setup. And this one, I'm just using an oversized galvanized bucket, and I'm using, this is the bean that comes with the Modest Little Me Freeform, which is going to be used. And then this bean goes with the transformer, so because this bucket is big, I'm going to be using both this bean and this one. And then I'm going to use this one as well, just on top, just for support. Put this guy in here. And I'm just going to use this right on top because it's cream, so it's not going to matter that it's see-through. Okay, and I think this is from Beautiful You. Okay, so when I'm getting the bucket ready, I want to make sure I put the blankets all around the outside so that when I put the baby in, then I can tuck in accordingly. But if I was to have it in all the way, I'd be stuck pulling out the material. So I like to just have it like this. And when it comes to putting them in the bucket, I always go up and down like this instead of straight down like this. Just like how he's an egg.
Yeah, a leg.
You little egg.
He's flirting with everyone here.
He's so cute. He's looking.
Yeah.
He's looking at the camera.
Yeah, he's so smart.
He's a smart baby. He's like, yeah, I know everything. I just can't speak English yet. Okay, so, and again, when it comes to getting his head in the position that I would like, I'm just using my hand to see where I want him. He's falling asleep. I won't touch his hands yet. Alright. So, I'm going to use this little olive and lace pillow. I'm going to put it right behind his head. And I want his head about here, and there's not enough padding here, so thanks, Evelyn. Yeah, that little black one there. Oh, thank you. Thank you. This
Sorry.
one. No, thank you. So I'm going to put this one under here. And we're not going to see it because the white pillow is going to cover it. He likes it. See, he likes to be wrapped. Of course, most like to be wrapped, but he really likes to be wrapped. So, as always, I just want to make sure baby is comfortable during the entire session. So with certain poses, and the reason that we stopped relatively quickly with the pose was because of how much he was resisting when I was trying to move him. If he was simply just like fussing a little bit, I would have kept going. But he was really pulling and really resisting, so that could be gas, it could be just not comfortable, and my main priority during sessions is making sure that the baby is comfortable the entire time. So that's why we decided to move on from that, and he also ate, and, you know, he let us know he likes to be wrapped, so we decided to just continue with that. Okay, so for me, I find that there's too much of the hand showing up here, so either if I can cover it with the blanket more like that or the wrap, but if I can't, I like to just switch which hand goes underneath, which hand goes on top. And again, when I'm rolling out the fingers, you want to make sure you do so gently, and if he was like super gripping me right now, I wouldn't even bother trying yet till he relaxed. Perfect. See how that looks different now? Suddenly it looks better. The hands look better by stacking the different one on top. So I'm just grabbing his third little finger because I want to see 3. Because if you just see 2, it looks kind of like a little claw, and we don't want to do that. So we always want to see at least 3 little fingers. Okay. Now I'm going to just move him over towards where the light is. So I'm holding him. I'm folding over. now I'm just going to do some picky things. Also a trick too when you're working with things that have like a bucket or a bed, you want to take the fabric and make sure it's lining it, because if it's like this, and if the wrap, let's say the wrap is kind of lumpy and I want to round it out, if I'm trying to round it out and there's like a firm edge, it's going to alter the edge of the bucket if you're trying to liquefy. But if you put fabric, it actually makes it more flexible for you to liquefy, if that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, he is very happy. So I'm going to take some of him without the bonnet and then some with. And I always include both options in my proofing galleries because not all parents like bonnets. So I like to give that option. And the angle I'm going to shoot, we're not going to notice that his mouth is open too much. Okay. I'm just going to turn his head slightly. Perfect. Alright, so I changed my camera settings back to the standard ISO 100, f2, shutter 200, and my light is still at -7.9. Okay, and because it's a bucket, I'm just going to come straight over from this angle here. His head is slightly turned, but I'm going to just take the safety shot anyway. And now that I'm up here, I can see some more things I need to adjust. Lens cap. That's an amateur situation that I've never worked past. Okay. That's nice. That looks really good. Okay, so I'm going to take some overhead here. I'm going to take some close. Then I'm going to take one in a portrait crop. Stomach is showing. Okay. And I'm going to come to this side and do it like this. Yeah, that's really, really cute. So I want to move his head a little bit, and I'm going to redo that exact same thing I just did. Actually, he really favors having his head that direction, so instead of me trying to keep moving his actual head, I'm actually going to add a support under the pillow here, and that will keep his head where I want it without him having to do it himself. Since he likes putting his head that way, so now I just put a little pillow there, and now his head is exactly where I want it without disturbing him. And of course my light is not overly feathered. I was really wanting some more even light because he is in cream. Yeah, that's really cute. Okay, I'm gonna get a close one. Oh yeah, these are nice. Okay, so I want to show you what I'm getting.
It's adorable.
Yeah, so there's just different perspectives. So getting as many angles as we can per setup increases the gallery. Perfection. All right, and I would like to get a profile here. I want to see the ear and the profile of the nose. So I'm going to scoot this way. And actually move him. I'm pulling him away because I don't want to Photoshop all of that. So I want to have a little more floor to work with. And because it's from the side of the shadow, it's not going to affect the lighting at all. Yeah, that's cute. Okay. Yeah, that's really cute. So he had just a little cough, and I like to elevate them if they make any kind of coughing or anything like that. And he's fine. Okay. angelic. Okay. Yeah, that's cute. Perfect. All right. Okie dokie. Well, I guess I could. Do you think? Is there anybody watching right now too?
8 in total.
That's good.
Or 6, my eyes. Yeah, it's 6, sorry. Looks close to 8.
That's nice. That's chaotic. Okay, so I'm thinking, yeah, because we already did this one last time, so I'm not going to do anything repetitive for the live. So, yeah, I will be on in probably the next few days to show my culling process, proofing process, and then of course some final edits from today. So if anyone has any questions, you can ask them, and I'll be on later to answer them. So hope everyone has a wonderful day, and say goodbye to little Obi.